G'day travellers and welcome to our channel. Please meet my wife Danielle and myself Paul. Also featuring the Chaos family, our daughter Michaela, her partner Hayden, and our grandkids Lucas, Crystal and Jasmine. As we escape the ordinary and visit this vast land we call Australia. G'day travellers and welcome back. So in this week's episode it finds us exploring the Eyre Peninsula. We'll be covering Whyalla, where we currently are. Then we'll be heading down to Port Lincoln later in the week. So down here at Whyalla we're in the Discovery Park foreshore, which is right on the water. So the back of the caravan faces onto the water. It's a brilliant little spot. It's absolutely perfect to be able to go crabbing in that. We've found plenty of crabs out here while we've been here. So escape the ordinary and follow us along this week.
Here's a crab if you want one, and if he pinches you, you have to like do stuff. So yeah. So what are you doing with him?
And put him back?
Yep.
So I've taken a drive about 20 minutes down the road to Point Lowley. There's a nice little bay here. It's got a nice big lighthouse. So we'll just show you around here. So we're just stopping off at the Whyalla Visitor Centre and Maritime Museum and have a look in here.
Shoots the ship.
Yeah.
So we've come for a drive out to Hammock Hill.
No, look,
So have a look up here. So from up here it's a nice view of the Spencer Gulf. You can see a few ships already lined up coming in. Probably coming in to get their iron ore. Now we'll take you down to the jetty and have a look at that. So we decided to give the jetty a bit of a miss at the moment. We'll probably go down once it gets a bit darker. It's still 38 degrees at the moment. There is a bit of cloud cover coming in, so hopefully that drops the temperature a bit. We'll see how we go. But this is our last night here at Whyalla. It's actually quite a lovely spot to stay. We've quite enjoyed it. When that tide's in, it's nice and relaxing to get into that water. And the water's not very deep for a fair while, so you can quite easily go swimming there without having to worry too much. It's actually quite a little gem down here, so if you get the chance, stay at the Whyalla Caravan Park, the Discovery one, right on the foreshore. It's absolutely beautiful. So it's 7 o'clock at night and it's still about 35 degrees at the moment. Just coming up to the jetty and wander along here. G'day travellers and welcome back. So we did the 3-hour trek down the Eyre Peninsula. We ended up in Port Lincoln. We'll be spending about 4 days down here in Port Lincoln. We're at the Discovery Parks, which is just right at the bottom of it. There's a few tuna pens that are just out here on the distance, and a nice little island out here. I think there's a jetty as well, so I might do a bit of fishing out here. Hopefully it'll be nice and cooler weather than what we've been getting at Whyalla. I think yesterday it got to 40 degrees at Whyalla, so it was pretty warm.
No way.
So every time that we've come to Port Lincoln, first time being on our honeymoon, we taken a photo with Mackay Diva. So the first one is of Michaela, then Michaela and 2 kids, and then Michaela and her 3 kids. So we've made it a little bit of a family tradition that every time we come here, we just made sure we get a photo. So this caravan park's got a fair bit to offer. They've got a heated swimming pool, playground down on the foreshore, 2 jetties. So absolutely brilliant, one for squidding. So if you get the chance and you go do some squidding, come down here and do that. There's a nice new family entertaining area with a kitchenette on it, and a nice big undercover barbecue area. So if you're ever in Port Lincoln and need somewhere to stay, I definitely suggest staying down here at the Discovery Parks Port Lincoln. It's a great, quiet, nice, family friendly area to stay at. So we decided to stop off at a seaside town known as Perlubie Bay. It's about 30 minutes just before Port Lincoln. The Sea Breeze Hotel, which was founded in 1907. Then later on, 1 year later, they decided to make a police station in 1908. So it does have a bit of history around here. It's a lovely place to come and visit. It's a bit windy today, so we won't do too much around here. But yeah, it's a very nice little seaside community. They have lots of nice artwork, murals around Perlubie Bay as well. So there's lots of things to have a look at as you're driving around. They have a food land, Mitre 10, bakery, chemist, everything you really need for a small town. So we've come down to the Port Lincoln Aboriginal Community Council. Just going to have a look around here. There was a lovely lady that was able to give us a bit of a guided tour around the area, show us some of the items in there and explain to us the cultural significance of some of them. It was a lovely experience to be able to get in there. I suggest if you get the chance to go and have a look for yourself. So we've come out to the Old Mill Lookout. Just going to have a look around here and head to the top. It's a beautiful view up here. It's a nice sunny day today, so there's not much cloud in the sky. You can see for absolute miles up here. Absolutely stunning. So we've done our day trip to Glen Forest Animal Farm. It's quite a lovely little spot here. It's $20 for adults to get in, $18 for children. A family pass for 2 adults, 2 children is $70. It's a nice family park out here. Lots of animals to see. So while you're out here, stop in past and have a look. There's a nice big wooden maze here as well. It's great fun to let the kids run around in there and try to hide from them. As you're going around, they have lots of fun facts on little boards. Stop, get the kids to answer a few questions. It's good learning experience for them. Hang on, big boy. So we packed up this morning and we're so far 2 hours into our travel. We're just stopping off at Elliston, just having a little bit of a break here before we make our way to our next destination. Just stopping off here at Venus Bay for a bit of a tea break, a bit of a stretch of the legs. So we finally made it. We're at Perlubie. G'day travellers and welcome back. Well, we've finally made it. We're in the western part of the Eyre Peninsula down here at Perlubie Beach. We're staying at the Perlubie Caravan Park, which is only literally a stone's throw away from the water. It's a brilliant little spot here. It's fully self-contained though, so it'll be our first big test of this caravan. So we do have our lithium batteries on board and our solar blanket out. Crossing our fingers that might be enough to get us through. We do have a few hot days, so we do have a contingency in place if that does happen. We do have a little bit of surprise in the back of the car. If that is required, we'll bring it out, but hopefully we don't. So the operators of this park have done a fantastic job. It's a nice, clean, open area place. Plenty of room for your caravan, so they're not piled on top of each other. It's got a nice big kitchen area in the front of the caravan park. A couple of toilets and an open star shower. So you can have a shower underneath the stars if you want. Beautiful little spot. Nice green area that kids are currently playing on, keep them busy. A couple of toys here as well, so they're absolutely loving it. They're having a ball. So as the sun goes down, our first night down here at Perlubie, beautiful sunset. So we'll come for a drive out to Point Lambert to have a look at the seal colony here. There's a few out in the water at the moment. Hopefully the video can zoom in enough to be able to show them. Here you go. Did you put on the phone?
I am. Oh. Was that worst part?
That's it.
Do you want to get back out?
So we just come down to Smooth Pool. It's a lovely little spot down here. We'll get a chance to go for a bit of a wander and have a bit of a look around. So while you're near Streaky Bay, I suggest you come down and go for a drive down here. Go now. Keep going. So we just come down to Tractor Beach. There's a nice little camp spot just here. And then it opens up onto a beach you can drive onto. So we packed up this morning from Perlubie Beach and we've headed across to Ceduna. We're spending a night in Ceduna before we hit the Nullarbor. And when I was discussing the other day in regards to a little surprise we got in the back of the car, yesterday it was 45 degrees at Perlubie. The batteries were failing pretty quickly with the aircon and it was just intolerable. So luckily enough we have a 3,300 watt generator sitting in the back of the car at the moment. So we picked that up while we were in Port Lincoln and that was a lifesaver. So we're just relaxing down here at Ceduna Caravan Park while we fill up our water tanks, recharge the batteries and get ready to hit the Nullarbor. So we'll finish this episode now and escape the ordinary next week as we hit the Nullarbor.